Now, here's a familiar story. Wolverhampton Wanderers are looking for a new manager again. The club sacked Walter Zenga this afternoon, less than 3 months after he took over at Molineux. He's the 6th manager to depart the Championship club in 4.5 years. Here's Ian Winter.
He wasn't number one for very long, and now he's gone. When he arrived in the summer, Walter Zenga's CV revealed many clubs in a short space of time, but he insisted Wolves would be different.
Do you believe you will be here for the long haul?
Of course, yes.
But the axe fell after just 87 days, 17 games, 7 defeats, 6 wins and 4 draws. Wolves' legendary manager Stan Cullis was born on this day exactly 100 years ago. He was manager here at Molineux for 16 years, including 672 league games in the old top flight. There are no plans to erect a similar statue to mark the brief reign of Walter Zenga. Yet only 10 days ago, Zenga had acknowledged he needed results, and quickly.
My job is under pressure. And if you're thinking that there are someone that in 2 months can make everything perfect 100%, please give me this phone number because I have to call him and ask some suggestions. Thank you so much.
In Wolverhampton city centre today, fans had a mixed reaction to Zenga's departure.
I'm surprised he lasted this long, to be honest. I could see it coming. I thought it was a bit of a ridiculous appointment from the word go.
It's his own fault because he had the money, and after Saturday's results, I think it was a no-brainer. Had to go.
I was absolutely shocked. I think Zenga has been harshly dealt with and he's had a lot of bad luck.
So, less than 3 months after believing Walter Zenga was the right man for the job, Wolves are tonight looking for the next right man to get the club moving upwards again.
And Ian is at Molineux for us tonight. Ian, I'm tempted to ask whether you fancy the job, but do you have any idea if they do have a new manager in mind?
Well, Mary, there are 2 names that are prominent on the bookies' list of favourites tonight. And one is the Portuguese manager Marco Silva, and the other is the former England boss Sam Allardyce, born just a few miles from here in Dudley. So what does a former Wolves legend Mel Eves make of today's developments? What do you think, Mel?
Well, it's come a bit of a shock because I thought that Walter Zenga had endeared himself very well to the Wolves fans, and but having said that, we know that football, it's a results business.
Do the Chinese owners, have they acted a little bit hastily? And more to the point, do you have confidence in them to get the appointment right next time?
Well, that's the thing. It's who they take their advice from, and getting it right next time, we won't know. Walter Zenga, we thought, was going to be okay. And he was, but the last 5 games, 1 draw, which was at Aston Villa, and we all know how crazy that was because Wolves absolutely battered Villa, especially in the second half. Villa have gone on to win a couple of games, and Wolves haven't. Wolves have gone on to lose a couple of games. So that's what happens in football. I think he's very unlucky, but I can understand why the owners have decided to make a change.
OK, Mel, thanks very much indeed. One interesting development tonight. A very well-placed source within the club tells me there will be no imminent appointment here, not within the next 24, 48 hours. Rob Edwards will take temporary charge of the game at Blackburn whilst the club conducts a very thorough investigation into their new manager here at Molineux.
Ian, thank you very much for the update. Thanks. Latest